Hello and welcome to Axel Out. My guest tonight is one of the biggest content creators in the world with around 2 million subscribers on YouTube and about 7 million on Instagram. His comedy skits are great. His way of creating content is amazing. There are a lot of fans for him in India. Twan, welcome to Axel Out and welcome to India.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys having me on.
Tell me, right in the beginning, what is your connection with India? Like we discussed before, I know that you worked with Nick before, who's PU Nick, one of the creators here. But what are the other things? What do you know about India? I know you've never been here before, you want to. So what else do you know? What is your idea of India as a country?
I mean, obviously, I would love to try all the food you guys have over there. It just seems so delicious. I can't wait to try that. Another connection I have is that always when I go on my Instagram or I go on my YouTube, I see so many comments from India all the time, and I just feel like people are very loving, and it's like I don't ever really see hate coming from India. All I see is this like loving messages, and then like from India. Blah,
Oh,
blah,
you
blah.
should come here
It's
and
like,
create content. Then you will see it.
yes, like that's why I'm super excited because like I've been around many places in the world, and India is just one of my like the one that's on the bucket list still that I really want to want to hit. And so I was talking with my manager about it. I was like, "Yo, when can we go to India?" And obviously this Corona thing is it's kind of messing everything up. But in my mind, I'm like after Corona's over, like one of the first things I want to do is go to India and like collaborate with some of the cool content creators out there and like meet like super cool fans out there and then try the food and see the culture for myself.
And come on my show physically where like we don't have to do this over a Zoom call. But also you mentioned food. What is your tolerance when it comes to like spicy food? We have a lot of mine is bad too. Okay. I'm like a fraud Indian. Like my tolerance with spice is very bad.
You're a fraud.
Yeah, like I can't. Like the other day, like somebody gave me some spicy food and I lost my shit. I was like, I can't deal with this.
You get it. So okay, so I'm decent. I'm decent at it. I used to be better. When I was younger, my mom went to China one time, came back, nowhere everything was spicy. Everything was just like we ate rice every night, and then my stepdad was like obsessed with spicy food. But then when I moved out, I stopped eating it a little bit. And then the only thing that I'm a little bit scared of is that the other day I was on one of my shows on IGTV, like called Try Something New. And we were doing questions, and every time I had it wrong, I had to take a shot of hot sauce. And there were 3 different levels of hot sauce.
Yeah.
And then I had all 3 questions wrong. So I had to take them all. So I basically had like, a little like Mowgli. It's my dog. Sorry.
Where is he? Is he around?
Yeah, Mowgli.
The cutest.
Yeah.
I know he became. I mean, I saw some like a story that you put up saying he's become really big.
Yeah, he got really big. Come here. Okay, come. He's lazy. Let me grab it.
Oh my god. Okay, Twan, I what we're gonna do now is just let him be there. I'm done talking to you. I will just stare at him and we will have a conversation.
Yeah, you want to interview Mowgli?
Hi.
Hey, Mowgli, say hi.
Oh my god, he's so cute. Okay,
He's
let's
big,
continue
right?
chatting. Otherwise, this will never happen.
All right, Mowgli, come. I gotta do my interview.
So when I was sort of researching about you, I sort of figured out that you sort of started your career with modeling. You sort of came to the industry to become a model, and you're doing a lot of big brands in the whole modeling space. You also have done projects that are acting. You've done movies, a couple of them. You have a third one up for release, from what I hear. Correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Correct.
Tell me, in India right now, there's a big debate about nepotism, which basically means, I mean, privilege that someone gets in the industry, be it any industry for that matter, because you have like a family member or a friend in the industry, then it becomes easier for you to become a part of it. What is the whole topic like there in LA when you want to become an actor? Is it like a big struggle if you're not from the industry and you don't have like family there, or is it not existing at all?
So I would say in the modeling industry, I definitely see a lot of models that are from either famous parents or I mean, but the thing is like it helps, right? And a lot of the times like these kids from famous parents are also very good looking, because like there's two very good looking people that make a baby together. And then,
so fair enough.
so that's fair enough, right? It's like, it's fair game. Like they're just like, they have the skills, and so that's the one thing. It's like, it goes hand in hand. Like, yeah, they might have like a better opportunity, but at the same time, I don't think it's fair to say like, hey, just because you have that better opportunity, to not take advantage of that opportunity, right? So as long as they work hard and get their stuff done, then I'm cool with that. But yeah, it definitely helps. But I don't think it's impossible to reach it. Like, I mean, I'm from a small city in the Netherlands, like very far away from here. And somehow I ended up here. So, and I have like, no one in my family has ever been famous ever. So it's definitely doable. And especially with social media now, it's kind of like, what I love about social media is that when those big executive people are like, no, it's not going to be you, then, you know, you can just be like, well, you know, screw you. Like, I'm going to make all this, and then you can't go around me anymore. You're going to have to listen to what I have to say, because like, you made yourself important enough to be a part of it.
I know you started with wine, and obviously like wine is a platform that shut down after a while, and then you sort of expanded, right? You went to YouTube, you built an Instagram, what do you call it, like a persona or whatever. And I want to compare this to the situation in India, because TikTok was one of the biggest platforms in India. Okay, like it blew up. Like apparently the biggest percentage of users of TikTok was apparently from India. And there was like a conflict between India and China, and India decided to ban the app. So like all the creators on TikTok is like literally jobless now. And that's also because a lot of these people did not really work up their profiles on like Instagram and YouTube and other platforms. How important do you think is it to sort of diversify and make sure that you have presence like on different platforms as well, and not be just focused on one?
That's so important. It's so important. Like, it goes to the same thing again. It's like, don't let someone be able to control what you're doing, right? So it's like, when you put all your eggs in one basket, if that basket breaks, you're screwed.
Tell me the whole social media situation, right? Because I remember, I just watched like a video, like an interview of it. Oh my God.
Keep going.
I will try like to focus. But you know, I was watching an interview of yours where you said that sometimes the social media hate can be really like annoying, because sometimes people say like mean things and they don't really think about what they are saying and the way it affects the other person, right? Because it can be really hurtful. And you said something about probably think like 6 seconds before you post something mean, because it's going to hurt the other person. Tell me, what is like how much are you invested? Because this is your career, right? I mean, you work on this completely. So how much are you sort of focused on the numbers and the likes and the views? And like, how much, does this affect the way your mind works?
Well, I think the likes and the numbers and all that stuff has so much effect on people, because it's so, if you reach a certain amount of likes at one point, right? So that's like, let's say your peak, and then you reach a little lower than that. It feels very depressing, because you're like, oh, what did I do wrong? Like, people are not liking it. So it definitely mentally does something with you. And then you do this on a daily basis for years, right? So it's like you're thriving to hit that peak. And that's what's hard about it. But then you have the comments, and it's like, you know, people can comment really mean things. And I said the 10-second thing. It's because I always believe in putting something out there that has a good effect on the world, instead of like, why hate? Like, take 10 seconds and think about like, what are you really trying to accomplish with this comment? You know? So it's like that's the thing. It's like, yo, are you trying to, if your true intention is to mess up my day, then go for it, you know? But like, it's sometimes you take 10 seconds, you're like, I don't want to be that person that's complaining, you know? So like, we all do it eventually at some point. Like, I've wrote a comment on someone's page, and then I was about to send it, I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna do it. But
it's not worth it.
It's almost like you can already let it go because you wrote it, and then you didn't even send, and then you're like, yo, you know, it's done. So, but I don't know. Like, you get used to it after a long time, and you realize how to deal with it. But for new creators and stuff like that, like, it's gonna be tough for a little bit, but then after that, like, it'll get all
you do get used to it after a while. I was wondering, because the whole content creation community in India is still sort of growing. I think that it's the last 5 or 6 years that like it became like the big thing, and now people are really interested in becoming YouTubers and social media influencers and stuff like that. But I have had so many of these people on my show, and I'm always asking them, what is the drama that goes around? Because apparently in India there is nothing. Like I'm telling you, I swear to God, there is no drama. Like no YouTubers are fighting with each other, no influencers are fighting with each other. There is no problem. How does this happen in LA? Because I'm so obsessed, Twan, that I watch drama channels for updates. I know everything.
There's so much drama in LA. It's insane.
Yeah, but how does, I mean, why do you think this happens? Because I know it's sort of like mainly concentrated in the beauty community of LA. But why do you think this happens? Because there's so much.
I think a lot of it is fake, to be honest.
I know what you mean.
I think a lot of it is just created because of people like it. You know, people like it. It's like the Kardashians. There's always some, like you think these people always have problems. Like it's like there must be a week that they don't have nothing going on, and like, you know, but then somehow something happens. So it's like reading a book. It's like if there's no problems in the book, then the book is not interesting. So and at the same time, and the other thing, it's like people have massive egos here. Like, so those egos will, I don't know, this city is messed up, man. Like this city will do something to you. Like you have no idea. Like,
I mean, in a lot of ways, like LA and Mumbai are very similar. Like because of like LA being sort of the hub of like movies and like actors and influencers, so is Mumbai. Mumbai is also like the Bollywood hub of the country. So like all the drama, just not in the creator community, everywhere else.
Yeah. What do you think? Should I start acting in India instead of Hollywood?
Listen, you should totally come. I like off the bat, I'll cast you in like 5 movies.
Oh well, hey, I'm on the next flight out.
See, there are a few specific flights now, Twan, and also there are a few shootings that are starting now. So come.
Well, book me in a movie. Send me an email, and like we'll make it work.
I'm texting Gary right now. Anyway, listen, tell me the whole thing of like, I know. I mean, it's not drama, but like I know you've been sort of one of like the main things on your YouTube channel has also been you and Lily. There's also been like a lot of teasing the fans with like, oh, like are we friends? Blah, 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 all of that is going on. But tell me, what is like that? Because I said when we put out that story saying send us questions, 90% of them were like, are they dating? Are they not dating? What is going on? What is going on? I know she did like an interview the other day and said that it was straight.
Yeah, I just took her on a date, basically, right?
Yeah, I saw that video.
On the last video, no, we're not dating. Like we're still friends, but it's like, I don't know. Me and Layla have a very unique relationship. It's like it's funny. People are like, this is so confusing. I'm like, I know. We think it's very confusing as well.
Did you just say it's confusing to you guys too? Is that what you said?
It's a very good, like we have such a weird relationship. Like that's the funniest thing. It's like it's like how a girl and a guy are friends like this. I've never experienced it before. She has never experienced it before. So it's kind of like it's strange. You know what I mean? It's like so I don't even know really what to tell you. It's weird. It's weird. But it's like we're friends, but then Layla would be like, yo, let's just get married. And I'm like, because it's just like, oh, we're both lonely, so why not? And then Layla's like, I want a kid from you, you know? And then I'm like, okay, but like, we're not in a relationship, so it's kind of strange, you know? So it's just funny. Like, for some reason, it's just like, Layla and I have like this rule, like if we didn't find our like our soulmates before like what is it, 35 or 40, something like that, like we're like, let's just do it.
It's like the last resort.
Yeah, it's just like, yo, man, like at least we know we work well together, like that, you know, that's how it is. So it's like,
and so basically, I mean, I'm presuming that your relationship status now is single for all the girls out there, all the guys.
Yeah, no. Well, girls, I'm straight.
As in like, I mean, the guys who are interested, I mean, that's fine. Like, be happy, I'm saying.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah.
So, I'm single at the moment and just busy with the career. So it's Corona. What am I doing? Like, it's hard, you know. People act like someone completely different when they first meet people. Like they put on their best behavior. I think the best dating advice is just to be yourself from the start.
What is the worst comment you've received online?
Please die.
Oh God. What is the most clickbait title you've ever used?
Exposing our relationship.
I have sort of asked all the questions that I wanted to. Now let's get into a segment where the fans sent you questions. Okay, there were quite a few of you. I've selected 3, 4. The first question is from Pre. Okay, it's like __.pre is asking. The first question is Twan and Lele dating. You've answered this already.
Okay.
Next one is from Yusuf1 Al-Kebsi is asking, boxers or briefs? It's a very important question, Twan.
Boxers, for sure.
Yeah, perfect.
I like them tight. You know, they need to be like nice and tight, not like the loose ones, the American loose boxers. No, it's like
okay, it needs to be like tight where it's supposed to be and like airy where it's supposed to be. Got it.
Yeah.
Shook_Shah is asking, say something in Dutch.
Wat wil je dat ik zeg? Ik kan gewoon de hele tijd Nederlands tegen je praten. Dat is geen probleem.
What does that mean? Abuse me in Dutch.
I speak fluently Dutch. I speak fluently English. I just basically said, like, what do you want me to say? Like, I can continuously speak Dutch, whatever you want.
Oh, like that. Okay, got it. Oh, yeah, should I teach you something in Hindi?
Yeah, let's hear it. Maybe I can say it. Maybe I can pronounce it.
Yeah, say, मैं तुमसे प्यार करता हूँ. Not to me, but just like to the world. Look into the camera then.
Wait, do it again.
मैं तुमसे प्यार करता हूँ.
मैं तुमसे
प्यार.
What?
मैं तुमसे प्यार करता हूँ.
मैं तुमसे प्यार.
No. Okay, we will cut this.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, let's break it down. मैं तुमसे प्यार करता हूँ. Who? That's fine. Not who.
Whom?
Yeah, you just told the audience that I love you.
Oh, well, that's obvious. Of course, I love them.
Okay. Now the next question is from Camila Power 1 is asking, what is your best dating tip?
I would say, it's funny because I've been single for a while.
Yeah. Probably not the best person to give a tip, but go for it.
Yeah, I live in this crazy LA world. Like, I'm probably not the best one to ask, but what I see happening a lot is people act like someone completely different when they first meet people. Like they put on their best behavior.
Yeah.
I think the best dating advice is just to be yourself from the start. And if that person doesn't like you from the start, then it's never going to work anyway. So try living life your best self always, but at the same time, as long as it's true to you, because what I said, if that person doesn't like you from the first second that who you are, and like if you cannot just be free and feel free, then it's never going to work. So don't put on a whole act to impress someone or try to completely adjust to that person just because you want them to like you so much. You know,
this is a very tough one, but people can try. Like, I don't show my real self until like the 9th date.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is some advice for you, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of those places where I'm like asking for a friend.
That's funny.
Okay, the last question is from Constantina_KTT is asking, how many relationships have you been in?
Oh, wow. Not that many, honestly.
I mean, unlike the popular image. Yeah.
What?
Unlike the popular image, I said.
Oh, the popular image. I think like actual serious relationships, like maybe 3.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's chill.
Yeah, I mean, I've had my fun, but like, 3 serious relationships.
Proud of you. I mean, it'd be a problem if you lived in LA and didn't have fun.
Yeah, no, I mean, Let's go there.
Got it. Those were all the questions from your fans. You answered them very well, so well done. Now we're getting to the last segment of the show. It's called, it's supposed to elicit some kind of a reaction, so go with it. The last segment is called a quickie.
A quickie?
Yeah. Wow, it's supposed to be quick questions and quick answers. That's all that it is.
Okay. All right.
Are you ready
Oh, I was born ready.
for a quickie? Great. Got it.
Yeah. Always quickies.
All right, Kwan, this is your quickie. I mean, what is the worst comment you've received online?
Please die.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Really?
Rough.
Yeah, I mean, I know people get like really nasty once in a while. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite Indian content creator?
I mean, I would say be unique right now.
You have worked with
But
like you told me, yeah. What is the most clickbait title you've ever used?
exposing our relationship. Yeah.
Fab. What was the weirdest brand collaboration request you received?
I think it was like some kind of sex toys. It was kind of like, that's not my brand, bro. Like, that's not what I do. Like,
Fab.
I don't know what kind of something you're on, but like, it wasn't YouTube. So
But what did they want you to do in the video? Like, use it.
I mean, I don't even know. I didn't even get that far. It was
Oh my
just
God.
like,
Like, I mean, I can never discuss this with an Indian YouTuber because I feel like sometimes they won't get it. But like the weirdest like YouTube content that I've seen, like they have like this penis enlarger. And like I see like YouTubers making videos on this. And I'm like, why do you do this? And why is this on YouTube? How is this not against the community guidelines? Like you put like you say like fuck randomly and they will take down the video. And like you have like fucking penises out in the open and you have no problem.
yo, that's how you know they need money. that's, I always tell my friends, when you see me do some dumb stuff, like, you know I need money.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Okay, Twan, if you were in a same-sex relationship, who's one YouTuber you would pick as a partner?
Damn. Just never thought about that before. I have to answer this quickly. Man, I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna name my idol, like Leonardo DiCaprio.
Who's not a YouTuber, but okay.
Yeah, true. He's not a YouTuber.
Yeah.
Damn. Well.
Yeah, but he probably just jumped to the bandwagon too, considering most actors are becoming YouTubers these days.
That's true. I mean, that's very true. Everyone's jumping into social media. It's so funny, isn't it? That everyone was like, "Oh, it's social media," and now everyone's like, "Oh, it's social media."
Yeah, yeah. I mean, most really big actors in India are becoming YouTubers too, and they make a channel and like in a day it's like 1 million, like on subscribers.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Exactly. No,
but I really like Will Smith's channel though. Like I think he's doing a fantastic job with what he's doing.
Will Smith's great. Like I love the way he does it.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where I'm trying to head to with the new vlog content that I'm doing.
Yeah.
Because I want to show people more like who I am actually, and not so much play a character every time. Because like it's funny, some of my friends would be like telling me like, "Yo, Twan, like you're so much cooler in real life than on your page." And I'm like, "Oh, that's not good." Like,
yeah. When was the last time you lied online, and what was it about? I'm hoping it was not on the show.
Everything I just said was a lie. Joking.
I know.
The last time I lied, probably like, "Yo, I'm uploading tomorrow," and I'm not.
Yeah.
It's like, "Yo, Wednesday's a new video," and then nothing is there. Yeah.
There are times when I make like a video and I say, because so many of you guys request, I'm like, in reality, like nobody fucking requested. I just wanted to make that video. I made it. I'm like, now you deal with it. But like in reality, no one fucking asked.
On social media in the world, like everyone. Oh my god! So this is my skin routine because so many of you guys asked. You have 7 followers. What are you talking about?
I know what you mean.
Since everyone asked, like, I'll show you this. Like,
yeah.
So, that's hilarious. Actually, that's a funny.
Thank
video.
You, Twan. That was your quickie.
I wanted to make a video about TikTok actually as a joke. But then I thought maybe it would be taken the wrong way. But it's basically I wanted to play like as my mom and my dad, and then me as like TikTok creator. And then when TikTok gets banned, and be like, like, "Mom, we have to move to China." Like, please, like,
probably don't. One, that was your quickie. I see that you're very experienced and you've done really well again. Well done. So proud of you.
Well, thanks, man.
If you were on my show here, physically in front of me, you would have gone back home with a hamper. But this is one of those situations where you get nothing for being good. Anyway, Twan, thank you so much for coming on Access Aloud. And thank you for sort of talking to everybody in India. Because I mean, you might be watching this on YouTube and not TV. So this is, I mean, everyone in the world. Right? So thank you so much. Towards the end of Access Aloud, we do some. What did you say?
So
Sorry.
thank you guys for having me on. And I love India. Can't wait to go. You guys are awesome. And your show is amazing. So thank you for having me on.
Thank you. Okay, at the end of Access Aloud, we do something called the Access Aloud virtual hug, which is like the new thing because we can't really meet in person, there's social distancing. So just like extend your hands and pretend like you're hugging, and we will take a screen grab.
I'm going to give you a hug. I'm coming in.
That's too much? Then we can't take a screen grab.
Yeah. Never mind. I'm going.
Your face will get cut. I also have a problem with intimacy. That's not what we're addressing right now.
I've come too close. I'm so many miles away.
Okay, got it. Thank you, Twan.